COVID-19 has taken its toll on all of Victoria over the past year. However, particular hardships have faced regional towns and their small businesses. The township of Colac has faced the challenges associated with lockdowns and subsequent outbreaks in the Shire, peaking at over 100 cases. During this time, businesses had to reinvent the way they operated, with many retail stores turning to online and delivery options just to keep afloat.
Then we closed for probably 6 to 8 weeks during both the initial outbreak and then the Colac outbreak. And we went purely online, which not overly ideal for a major retail premises, but it ticked along okay.
12 months later, businesses are getting back on their feet with an increase in local shopping. Cowlick Bookshop owner Chris Siebert saw firsthand the support from Colac and surrounding residents wanting to shop locally.
It's been really, really positive with people coming and wanting to support local, and I think that's the big change that COVID has instilled in a lot of people, is the fact that people now want to support local businesses.
The Colac-Otway Shire Council has helped sectors such as retail and hospitality that have faced particularly difficult times during the pandemic.
Throughout the pandemic, we waived a lot of the fees for outdoor furniture. We felt that was the right thing to do to support our businesses.
However, the introduction of a K-Hub into Colac has caused uncertainty amongst some local businesses who are having to compete with this new, cheaper alternative.
Does worry me a little bit. The one thing we try and focus on is the service, and I think that's the one advantage a lot of our local small businesses have, is we've got the expertise and the knowledge to be able to really offer that personalised service.
The introduction of a K-Hub was prompted after a petition started on the local Colac-Otway notice board on Facebook received major support from the community, with over 1,600 signatures welcoming the store.
Oh, it's fantastic. Absolutely I go to Geelong to shop in Kmart, and I just think that it saves having a big hole like we have at Mitre 10 up the road. It's just absolutely brilliant.
I hope there's enough people that come into town that can support everything, because we don't want to lose small businesses just so we can have a Kmart in town.
In the small beachside town of Apollo Bay, businesses are starting to recover from the pandemic after the tourism sector took a major hit with no travel permitted in 2020, a major reliance for this popular tourist town. An early morning fire on the main street of Apollo Bay has restarted the economic recovery of 3 businesses: Wild Dog Home Timber and Hardware, which was partially damaged, as well as Bluebird Fish and Chips and Surf Coast Chinese, which were completely destroyed in the blaze.
We're coping, but we're definitely feeling the effects too, that's for sure.
Rowan Harwood, owner and manager of Wild Dog Home Timber and Hardware, is looking on the bright side of things after losing half of his store.
The best thing about it is it probably brings us a bit of an opportunity to do something new down the front of the shops.
Local councillor Joe McCracken, who was deputy mayor throughout the pandemic, said it is the little things that help businesses thrive after COVID-19 and other challenges that arise in communities.
Particularly with the rural travel vouchers coming from people from the city, that's been a big boost for us as well, particularly along the coastal areas.
The tight-knit communities of Colac and Apollo Bay band together when challenges like the pandemic occur, with an overwhelming amount of support for businesses after COVID-19, the damage from the fire, and a new business in town.
The community's been fantastic. We've had too many offers of support.
There's certainly a different mood to what we first saw when COVID struck.
Residents can help small towns like Colac and Apollo Bay by continuing to shop within these towns to boost the post-COVID economic recovery.
Buy local. If you don't support local businesses, they don't have income. If they don't have any income, they go broke.
Naomi Newcomb, Describe.